Ashling Murphy was born on July 6, 1998 in County Offaly, Ireland, where she grew up surrounded by the natural beauty of the Irish countryside, which played a significant role in shaping her vibrant spirit. From an early age, Ashling was known for her kindness, warmth, and boundless energy, qualities that endeared her to family, friends, and anyone fortunate enough to cross her path. She was the daughter of loving parents who nurtured her passions and supported her ambitions, instilling in her the values of hard work, community, and compassion. Ashling's love for learning and dedication to making a positive impact on others led her to pursue a career in education, becoming a beloved primary school teacher. She graduated from Mary Immaculate College in Limerick in 2021, where she trained as an educator with the goal of inspiring young minds. Her passion for teaching was more than just a profession. It was a calling. She brought enthusiasm, creativity, and genuine care to her classroom, where her students thrived under her guidance. Ashling's colleagues admired her dedication, and her students adored her for her gentle, encouraging nature. Beyond her professional life, Ashling was a talented traditional Irish musician, deeply rooted in the cultural heritage of her homeland. She played the fiddle with remarkable skill, a talent she had nurtured from a young age. Music was not just a hobby for Ashling. It was an integral part of her identity. She was an active member of Cumhaltas Sial Tuari Éireann, an organization dedicated to the promotion of traditional Irish music. Through her performances at local events, festivals, and competitions, she brought joy to countless people, keeping the rich tradition of Irish music alive. Her love for music was infectious, inspiring many young musicians to embrace their cultural roots. In addition to her musical talents, Ashling was a gifted athlete and an enthusiastic camogie player. She played for her local club, where her competitive spirit and teamwork shone brightly on the field. Camogie, a traditional Irish stick-and-ball team sport played by women, requires agility, strength, and determination, qualities Ashling possessed in abundance. She balanced her athletic pursuits with her academic and professional responsibilities, embodying the spirit of dedication in every aspect of her life. Ashling's vibrant personality extended beyond her talents and achievements. She was known for her infectious laughter, her kind heart, and her unwavering positivity. She had a natural ability to make people feel valued and heard, leaving a lasting impression on everyone she met. Her friends described her as a loyal companion, always ready with words of encouragement and a listening ear. She was the kind of person who could light up a room with her presence, her warmth radiating through her smile. Family was at the heart of Ashling's life. She shared a close bond with her parents, siblings, and extended family, often spending quality time with them, whether it was through family gatherings, musical sessions, or simple everyday moments. Her strong sense of family values influenced her relationships and her approach to life, grounded in love, respect, and support. Ashling's commitment to her community was evident in the way she lived her life. She actively participated in local events, cultural activities, and educational programs, always eager to contribute to the betterment of her surroundings. She believed in the power of community spirit, and her actions reflected her dedication to fostering connections and uplifting others. Whether it was through her role as a teacher, musician, or athlete, Ashling's impact was far-reaching, touching lives across different spheres. Her life, though tragically cut short, was filled with purpose and passion. She embodied the essence of what it means to live fully, to embrace one's talents, to nurture relationships, and to make a positive difference in the world. Ashling's legacy lives on through the memories she created, the lives she touched, and the inspiration she continues to provide. Her story is a testament to the beauty of a life lived with kindness, dedication, and love. In the wake of her passing, Ashling's community, and indeed the entire nation of Ireland, came together to honor her memory. Vigils were held across the country, with tens of thousands of people gathering to pay tribute to her life and to stand against the violence that claimed it. Her death sparked a national conversation about the safety of women, the importance of community support, and the need for societal change. The outpouring of grief and solidarity was a reflection of how deeply Ashling had touched the hearts of so many. Ashling Murphy's family established the Ashling Murphy Memorial Fund to continue her legacy, supporting young people in the fields of traditional Irish arts, culture, and heritage. Educational scholarships and memorials have been created in her name, ensuring that her passion for education and music continues to inspire future generations. Her alma mater, Mary Immaculate College, in collaboration with the Irish National Teachers Organization, established an educational scholarship in her honor, celebrating her dedication to teaching and learning. Cumhaltas Síaltuari Éireann, the organization that had been a significant part of Ashling's musical journey, also set up memorial scholarships to support young musicians. The Camogie Association renamed championship trophies in her memory, a fitting tribute to her athletic spirit and love for the sport. A permanent memorial has been constructed at the site of her murder, serving as both a place of remembrance and a symbol of resilience. Ashling Murphy's tragic death on January 12, 2022 sent shockwaves throughout Ireland and beyond, leaving a profound impact on communities, families, and individuals who were touched by her vibrant life. On that fateful day, Ashling, a 23-year-old primary school teacher, traditional Irish musician, and camogie player, was simply going for an afternoon jog along the peaceful towpath of the Grand Canal at Cappincur, just outside Tullamore, County Offaly. It was a familiar route for many locals, a scenic, serene path often used by walkers, runners, and cyclists seeking fresh air and tranquility. But what should have been an ordinary, peaceful run turned into a horrifying crime that would not only devastate her family and friends, but would also ignite national outrage over violence against women. At around 3:21 p.m. GMT, Ashling was attacked in broad daylight, in a public space, by Josef Puska, a 31-year-old Slovak Romani father of 5. Puska brutally assaulted her, stabbing her 11 times in the neck with a knife. The wounds were severe, causing Ashling to suffer from acute blood loss, which led to cardiorespiratory arrest, ultimately resulting in her death. Despite the presence of people nearby and the fact that the attack occurred during daylight hours, the viciousness and suddenness of the assault gave little chance for anyone to intervene in time. Eyewitnesses who were in the vicinity at the time described scenes of horror and disbelief. Some people heard Ashling's screams and rushed to the area, only to find her gravely injured and fighting for her life. Emergency services were quickly called to the scene, and efforts were made to resuscitate her. However, the injuries were too severe, and she was pronounced dead shortly after. The violent nature of the attack, its random occurrence in such a public space, and the fact that Ashling was simply engaging in a routine activity made the crime even more shocking to the public. In the immediate aftermath of the attack, the Garda Síochána, the National Police Service of Ireland, launched an extensive investigation. The crime scene was cordoned off, and forensic teams worked meticulously to collect evidence. Ashling's death was treated as a murder investigation from the outset due to the brutal nature of the injuries. Within hours, the case garnered widespread media attention, with the public demanding justice for Ashling and increased measures to address violence against women. As the investigation unfolded, Gardaí initially detained a man who was in the area at the time of the murder, but he was later released without charge after being cleared of any involvement. Attention then turned to Josef Puska, who had come to the authorities' attention due to inconsistencies in his alibi and suspicious injuries that he claimed were from an unrelated incident. Puska, who had fled the crime scene after the attack, sought medical treatment at a hospital for wounds on his hands, which he claimed were from a bicycle accident. However, the Gardaí grew increasingly suspicious of his story and began to piece together evidence linking him to the crime. Key forensic evidence played a crucial role in identifying Puska as the suspect. DNA evidence collected from Ashling's body and the crime scene matched Puska's profile. Additionally, CCTV footage from the area showed Puska cycling near the canal towpath around the time of the murder, further implicating him. The evidence against him continued to mount, and he was subsequently arrested and charged with Ashling Murphy's murder. The case proceeded to trial at the Central Criminal Court in Dublin, beginning on October 16, 2023. The trial lasted for 3 weeks, during which the prosecution presented overwhelming evidence against Puska. The jury heard harrowing details of the crime, including forensic analysis, eyewitness testimonies, and accounts of how Puska tried to evade justice after committing the murder. The prosecution described how Puska had stalked Ashling along the towpath before launching a sudden and violent attack, stabbing her multiple times in a frenzied assault. On November 9, 2023, the jury returned a unanimous guilty verdict, finding Josef Puska responsible for the brutal murder of Ashling Murphy. He was sentenced to life imprisonment, the maximum penalty for such a crime in Ireland. The investigation did not end with Puska's conviction. 5 other Slovakian nationals, including Puska's wife, 2 of his brothers, and their wives, were charged with withholding information related to the murder investigation or impeding an arrest. These charges highlighted the broader network of individuals who may have been aware of Puska's crime but failed to come forward. raising further questions about complicity and accountability. Their trials are scheduled to begin at the Central Criminal Court in April 2025. Ashling Murphy's death sparked a nationwide outcry in Ireland and beyond. Vigils were held in towns and cities across the country, with tens of thousands of people gathering to honor her memory. The vigils were solemn, emotional events marked by candles, flowers, and moments of silence. People from all walks of life came together, united in grief and anger, demanding justice for Ashling and calling for an end to violence against women. Prominent figures, including the President of Ireland, Michael D. Higgins, and the Taoiseach, Michael Martin, attended these gatherings, expressing their condolences and support for Ashling's family. Her funeral, held on January 18, 2022 in Mount Bolus, County Offaly, was attended by high-profile government officials, local community members, and people from across Ireland. It was a deeply emotional ceremony, filled with tributes that celebrated Ashling's life, her achievements, and the love she had shared with those around her. The service reflected not just the profound loss felt by her family, but also the collective grief of a nation mourning a young woman whose life was senselessly taken. In response to her tragic death, Ashling's family established the Ashling Murphy Memorial Fund, a registered charity aimed at supporting traditional Irish arts, culture, and heritage for young people. Her alma mater, Mary Immaculate College, and the Irish National Teachers Organization jointly created an educational scholarship in her name, supporting future educators in their pursuit of teaching excellence. Additionally, Cumhaltas Síaltwari Éireann established memorial scholarships for young musicians, and the Camogie Association renamed championship trophies in her memory, honoring her love for both music and sport. Ashling Murphy's death was a devastating tragedy, but her life continues to inspire change. Her story has become a catalyst for national conversations about gender-based violence, the safety of women in public spaces, and the societal changes needed to prevent such tragedies in the future. While justice has been served in the courtroom, the impact of Ashling's life and legacy extends far beyond, resonating in the hearts of those who continue to honor her memory. Her vibrant spirit, dedication to education, passion for music, and love for her community will never be forgotten. Ashling Murphy's tragic death left an indelible mark on Ireland and the world, but her life, legacy, and the powerful response to her murder continue to inspire change and reflection. In the aftermath of such a senseless act of violence, Ashling's story has become more than just a heartbreaking case. It has become a symbol of resilience, a call for justice, and a reminder of the importance of standing against gender-based violence. Her memory lives on not only through the hearts of her family, friends, and community, but also through the countless individuals who never met her yet felt deeply connected to her story. Ashling was a young woman with dreams, ambitions, and a future full of promise. As a passionate teacher, talented traditional Irish musician, and dedicated camogie player, she embodied the spirit of youth, determination, and kindness. The nationwide vigils held in Ashling's memory were more than just gatherings of mourning. They were acts of solidarity. In towns and cities across Ireland and beyond, people lit candles, laid flowers, and stood in silence, united by grief and a shared commitment to change. These vigils were not just about remembering Ashling, but about standing up for every woman who has ever felt unsafe, unheard, or unprotected. The powerful images of these gatherings, thousands of candles flickering against the evening sky, served as a testament to the impact one life can have and the collective strength that can arise from tragedy. The involvement of Ireland's highest leaders, including the President and the Taoiseach, highlighted the profound effect Ashling's death had on the nation. Their presence at her funeral and their public statements reflected a country in mourning, grappling with the harsh realities of violence against women. But beyond words, Ashling's death prompted important conversations about policy changes, safety measures, and the cultural shifts needed to address these deep-rooted issues. The public outcry demanded not just justice for Ashling, but systemic change to prevent future tragedies. Her family's response to their unimaginable loss was marked by grace, strength, and a commitment to honoring Ashling's life in meaningful ways. The establishment of the Ashling Murphy Memorial Fund is a reflection of her passions and values. In the face of such overwhelming tragedy, it's easy to feel powerless. But Ashling's legacy is a powerful reminder that even in the darkest times, there is hope. Her life, though tragically cut short, continues to inspire acts of kindness, courage, and resilience. Her story has brought people together, fostered meaningful conversations, and driven real change. That is the essence of her legacy, not just the memory of what was.